Welcome to April 2020 Energy Trends Transmission. I'm Danielle Rama Hoffman of DivineTransmissions.com. This is Toth with the path of the Venus light, beings of light, moving more to the forefront of this divine transmission. We are delighted to be continuing our energy trends conversation with you in the 4th month of this year. As you are aware of, 2020 is a 4-year. The 2 and the 2 add up to be a 4. And so in some ways, although this is the 4th month of 2020, it is in some ways the first month where the energies of 2020 are very much in full swing. And that these energies in the month of April are inviting you even more fully to move into the energy of awakened love, of the infinite love, of the unity consciousness of the heart center. And one of the most accelerated ways to be in that energy of love and infinite love is through your brilliance, through your gifts, through your talents, through your raison d'etre, through your uniqueness, through your most delightful energy streams. So for some of you, it may be the first time that you are connecting with the path of the Venus light, beings of light. For some of you, it may be the first time that you're connecting to me, Toth, as well. And yet, we would bring forward the path of the Venus light, beings of light, in an even more palpable way. That there is the Venus ray of opulent bliss from the Council of Light book. You're aware of the planet Venus, Venus as well, that is the goddess of love, and that Venus is also in your solar system, one of the stars that you can see, and is connected to as well the energies of the Hathors or the Hathors, the goddess of bliss and dance and sensuality, and that the path of the Venus light, beings of light, are also connected through that path of Venus and the energy of Venus of opulent bliss. And yet in the divine verse or in the multiverse, there is also these energy pockets of consciousness that the Earth star is connecting to, that we know during these very unprecedented times, or what you would call unprecedented times, there is a recognition that the Earth star is also in a space where she is connecting beyond just her solar system to be bringing in energies and frequencies that she requires moving forward. Just as each of you are bringing forward energies and frequencies that are current to who it is you've become and what it is that you require moving forward. This is a time of innovation. This is a time of leading wave. This is a time of going into also what is in and current for you on this heart level. So the path of the Venus light, beings of light, are coming forward to provide a very potent transmission to really support those of you that are calling. And this is always in alignment with your free will and conscious choice. We partner with you. We place things on the altar. It's up for you. It's up to you to choose to pick them up or not. And that this has to do with very much your connection to you and to your consciousness in a way that you are very much leaning into your brilliance. You're leaning into shining. You're leaning into that which makes you uniquely you. So in a way, the first wave of the transmission from the path of the Venus light counsel is the absence of putting on the brakes. It's the absence of hiding out. It's the absence of playing small. It's the absence of trying to be perfect or feeling like you could do something wrong, or the absence of kind of a fear of what others might think of you. And that in the absence of all of that kind of energy, there then begins to become a presence of who it is that you be. There becomes a presence of your unique brilliance. There becomes a presence of you being so comfortable in your own skin, you being so calibrated to your brilliance, to your what it is that you're here for, that there is this sense of being in opulent bliss in a way that happens because you're occupying your space, you're in this very concentrated energy stream of you. So the path of the Venus light, beings of light, often use the analogy of, if you're a strawberry, that you're the most sun-ripened, succulent, juicy strawberry, that you're not looking at the asparagus going, oh, I wish I was an asparagus. The asparagus have it better than I do. You're not like being an unripe or diluted version of you. There's this embracing that comes from, like Michelangelo carving away everything that isn't David, that this distillation time, and we would call it as a very distillation time. You're distilling down to what is the essence. You're distilling down to what's essential. You're distilling down to what matters the most to you. There's a reprioritization that's happening. And that with that, we would invite the absence of some of what was happening in tribal consciousness or separation consciousness before, which was this one size fits all. We know that there is the survival consciousness has been kicked up a lot in 2020 with everything that's happening, and that's natural. And as that comes up, as the slower vibrations come up, include them into the wholeness. As you know, we are always a stand and inviting you to include everything, to not try to get rid of any aspect of you, or not try to put blinders on for what is, because everything has purpose. And you also get to choose what it is that you're focusing on. And having awakened love is also that you are including everything back into a wider or larger vibration, back into the wholeness, back into this love, the love ray as well, from the Council of Light book. And so as you are in your most concentrated energy stream, then that just boosts everything. It brings forward more of who it is that you are, and more of that right relationship with who it is that you are. So we'd invite you to close your eyes if you're called, and the path of the Venus light, beings of light, are coming forward first with the absence vibration of any holding back or being like really this unapologetic for being you. The energy as well of Sekhmet, of that fierce unconditional acceptance, and that any of those old paradigm energies of comparison and thinking that somebody's better or worse than you, or that kind of trying to fit in when really it's time to pioneer. So they're bringing forward the absence of holding back, and it's always in line with your free will and conscious choice. And they're going to be using sound for this portion. Taking a few moments to bask in the energy of what we're calling the absence of holding yourself back from being who you are. The field where there isn't any judgment of you, or any pretzeling of you, or any apologizing for being you, or any rejection of you. Basking in this absence field, this field of neutrality, this field of the 0 point, this field of infinite possibilities. And then in the second part of the transmission, there is an invitation to really connect to your brilliance, because it is required at this time. It is a choice, yet it is required at this time. Imano, nimano mista, ningohomba, inanto homiana. You have incarnated on the Earth Star for this now moment. Niano homiana anustia, iampanto homiankanomia. You have everything that you require within you. Ianano homiananomia. One of the greatest gifts you can be and have for yourself and others, is is being in right relationship with you. Niyama ano homiyana niyama ankoshti. Let the envy anahanahomianahannistahantohomiankatia. Let the separation inahananamankoshti. Let the illusions inahananamaankoshti stahatohomiankoshti. Go back into the oneness. Nihanano. Align ishtantahantohomiankoshti. Shine. Ashtahoma anyana omiana anyamankashti. Iananta ankoshti. Iamahanto homiana anyana antomia. Have a sense of your connection as well to Venus, the star Venus in your solar system, and that the connection to Venus is also supporting a recalibration to you and your energy and your path of the Venus light, your path of brilliance, your path of unity, your path of love. And some more sound from the Hathors, as well as the path of Venus light beings, are coming forward for this choosing to be even more sun ripened, more succulent, more juicy, a higher concentration of you. We invite you to continue to bask in these energies for as long as you'd like, and as you continue in the month of April in 2020 and in the year of the form, we invite you as much as you can in this month to hold the vision for what you are choosing, to hold the vision for that which is the energy of love, of unity, of co-creation, of awakening together. All is light and love, and we are all.